Friends, in chapter number 5, periodic classification of elements. Let's continue with the periodic properties. In last session we study about the valency. Let's continue with periodic property and see second periodic property. It is called atomic size. If an atom is considered to be a sphere, suppose it will be considered as a round shape, then the term atomic size is called atomic radius. How we find the radius? Suppose the atom will be in the sphere and it will be in the round shape. The center of nucleus, distance of center of nucleus to its outermost cell. Suppose here the outermost cell will be occur. See, if we image the atom is in the round shape, simple. The distance occurred with the nucleus to its outermost cell, it is called atomic radius. Atomic radius can be determined by either it will be angstrom, or it will be centimeter, or it will be picometer. Symbol of angstrom is A raised to 0, capital A. Centimeter we already know, C, small c, small m, and picometer we see the symbol small p, small m. So when we find the distance from the nucleus to its outermost cell, when we find the atomic radius, atomic size, if 1 angstrom, it will be in 1 angstrom. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter. If it will be arise in picometer, 1 picometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter. Here some sentences can important for the exam. In why it is the size increases, why it is in decreases, so they can be learned by heart, so any confusion cannot be occurring in the writing and you will not lose the marks. On moving from left to right in a period, there will be a decrease in atomic radius. See, on moving from left to right in a period, there will be decrease in atomic radius. But in case of group, there will be increasing gradually in case of radius. In case of group, see, in case of period, there will be the capacity to take the electrons, so they will decrease in atomic radius. But in the case of group, they have the capacity to lose the electrons, so they will be increase. The atomic radius increase gradually in case of group, but in case of period, when we moving left to right, there will be decrease in atomic radius. The third property, first property will be valency, the second is atomic size, the third is metallic and non-metallic properties. If we see the modern periodic table, you have to see modern periodic table in the textbook. If you have see the modern periodic table in textbook, here see metals in between zigzag pattern can be occurred, and then non-metals. See, You have to open your book and open modern periodic table. Here see metals, non-metals, and then here see metalloids or semi-metals, and here non-metals can be occur. Metals and non-metals can be separated by zigzag line. Here you can see from left side metallic elements can be occur. You have to see in right side non-metallic elements can occur. Between metallic and non-metallic in middle semi-metals can be occur. See, in left side metals can be occur, in right side non-metal elements can be occur, and here the group of semi-metals can be occur. It can be separate by zigzag lines. Semi-metals can separate metals element and non-metals element. Let's go through further. Metallic elements have the capacity for lose outermost shell electrons. So they have in outermost cell they have the number 1, 2, 3. They lose their electron. In metallic character, increasing moving down in a group. See, in a group metallic character, when we moving down in a group, metallic character will be increasing. Metallic character decreasing in period. Here you can write the difference about period and group. So don't confuse it and learn by heart. So don't lose the marks. I can say again and again. Because in case of period and group there be increasing, decreasing, so you have to learn properly. Let's see again. When we moving down in a group, there will be increasing in metallic character, but when we go through left to right in a period, there will be a decreases in metallic character. What about non-metallic characters? When we moving down in a group, the non-metallic character will be decreases. Non-metallic character will be decrease. In case of vice versa, metallic character increasing when we moving down in a group. When we moving down in a group, non-metallic character will be decreases. In the case of period, metallic character decreases from left to right. So in case of period, metallic character increasing from left to right. Here we see difference about metallic and non-metallic properties. Let's see about semi-metals, metalloids. Here we can see in the modern periodic table, the non-metals can be occur in the edges of zigzag line. Let's see. Here the color difference also will be seen in the modern periodic table, and here you can see in green color in the border of zigzag line, edges of zigzag line, semi-metals. Here non-metals, metals element, non-metal elements. Semi-metal elements. Elements which have properties for both. It have the properties for metal elements and non-metal elements. Both properties can contain. It is called semi-metal. So in the another word it is called metalloids. You have the list for metalloids. Take the list. B S I G E A S T E P O. Let's see. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 7 semi-metals or metalloids in 7 number you have to give in modern periodic table. See. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, antimony, arsenic, tellurium and polonium can be contained in the non-metals. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 can be occur. Sb can be not occur. Let's see again here. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, tellurium and polonium can be seen in the case of semi-metals. Let's take activity number 5.9. Here the activity number 5.7 and 5.8 are the based on the properties, periodic properties. So you have to learn it. You have to write the questions for activity number 5.7 and 5.8 with yourself. It will be easy. It will be dependent on valency, atomic mass, metallic and non-metallic properties, and the gaining or losing of electrons. So we directly goes on the activity number 5.9. You have to make a list for third period elements. So we have the list for the periods of third elements: sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and argon. You have to differentiate with it metal, semi-metals and non-metals. Here we see. Let's see again periodic table. Here we see the silicon. See, boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, tellurium and polonium are the semi-metals. So silicon will be semi-metal. In case of modern periodic table, semi-metals can be arranged in the middle. So silicon, it will be semi-metal. In case of left side, there will be a metal elements. In case of right side, there will be a non-metal elements. Non-metallic elements, metallic elements, non-metallic elements. So in case of third periods elements, sodium, magnesium and aluminum shows metallic elements, while silicon shows semi-metal element, and phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and argon so non-metallic element in case of third. sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur. Here the silicon will be semi-metal. In left side there will be a metalloic elements. In right side there will be a non-metalloic element. So if you know which is the semi-metal, you can differentiate metallic element and non-metallic element easily. I can take here activity number 5.10 and 5.11 both comparatively, because the comparison for the activities question answer I can take it combine 5.10 and 5.11. See, 5.10 and 5.11 give the information for the periods and tables. If we going top to down in a group, tendency to lose electron increases. Here I can combine 5.11 to give the difference, to show the difference. I can write the activity combine. Here the question number 1 for 5.10, question number 1 for 5.11. When we go left to right in a period, the tendency of gain electron increasing. See, let's here the activity number 5.11 and this will be 5.10, 1 and 3rd, 2nd and 4th in 5.11. Let's see again. When we go top to bottom in a group, the tendency to lose electron increases. While we go left to right in a period, tendency to gain electron increases. Another thing is that while we go left to right in a period, top to bottom in a group, left to right in a period. But while we go left to right in a period, lose electron in decreases. As we know, here the one thing, to combine thing can be source differentiation. When we goes left to right in a period, tendency to gain electron increasing. When we goes left to right in a period, lose of electron decreasing. Simply, if the gain of electron increases, the loss of electron decreases. Sorry. Here, the two things can combine together. When we go top to bottom in a group, the tendency to lose electron increasing. So, clearly, when we go down a group, the tendency to gain electron decreasing. When the tendency to lose electron increasing, so the tendency to gain electron decreases. Here 6 point can be important. Here, on moving to left to right in a period, there will be a tendency or decrease in atomic radius. When we take a group, there will be atomic radius increase gradually. Here the marks can be cut off in the case of left to right and increase and decrease. Let's see again. When we go top to bottom in a group, tendency to lose electron increasing. So naturally, when we go down in a group, here the discuss about group. When we go down a group, tendency to gain electron decreases. When we goes left to right in a period, tendency to gain electron increasing. So clearly, when we go left to right in a period, loss of electron decreases. You can remember by revise the sentences, and you can write it again and again for in the sentences. So you have to learn it for the left to right, increasing and decreasing in the periodic properties. Here we complete the periodic properties. We see periodic properties in the valency. In valency, we study about how to find the valency of elements. The second is atomic size. Atomic size can be measured by the angstrom or centimeter or picometer. In centimeter, it can be converted into meter. 1 angstrom is equal to 10 raised to minus 8 centimeter is equal to 10 raised to minus 10 meter. 1 picometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter. So in comparison of other chemistry chapters, this chapter will be studied easily. It will be not any more equation can be given, and comparatively it will be give the more marks in case of information. Here let's study about the in-text question first, which will be given on the page number 19. How could the modern periodic table remove various anomalies of Mendeleev's periodic table? Here we see third anomalies can be present in the Mendeleev periodic table. There will be a the hydrogen first is, then will be a isotopes, the second will be there will be seen in the position of cobalt and nickel, and the position of noble gases. 3 anomalies of Mendeleev's periodic table can be removed by the Mendeleev's periodic table in the case of isotope. See, here we also see the modern periodic table. In modern periodic table, all elements can be increasing by their atomic number. So they can be arranged isotopes easily, and the anomaly of Mendeleev can be limitation of Mendeleev can be removed. The second thing is, in Mendeleev the elements can be arranged by their atomic masses. So cobalt can be occur first and then can be nickel. But in Mendeleev periodic table, cobalt and nickel can be arranged combined together. Let's clear it. In case of modern periodic table, cobalt and nickel can be combined together in the group of 8, because the arrangement can be occur by the increasing of atomic masses. But when the modern periodic table, Henry Moseley can be arranged all the elements with their increasing number, there will be a right arrangement can be seen in cobalt and nickel. Cobalt atomic number 27, nickel atomic number 28, so both can be arranged by gradually. In case of noble gases can be arranged in separate group. In group of 18 noble gases can be present: helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon and oxygen. Then can be occur in the group of 18 helium, neon, argon, krypton, there can be occur in the group of 18 separate noble gases. So this arrangement can be seen in modern periodic table, which will be give the limitation of Mendel, which will remove the limitation of Mendeleev's periodic table. So you have to study, you have to write the questions about activity, and you have to study the elements, the arrangement of elements which will be seen in Mendeleev's periodic table and modern periodic table.